everybody. Sorry to join you in the air. We're in a bit of a hurry. I'm on my way to Midland to pick up my buddy Alex.
Traffic, Cessna 49.
And we're heading to
Clear 810 Yankees here is level 1.
First Flight Airport, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina to go play some golf. Problem is the airport there shuts down at 5:26 p.m. They don't allow night operations, and we're in a little bit of a hurry. We may not make it, but we're going to try.
Yeah, just to set up.
Great Lakes approach, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo is 15 south of Lint at 4,500. Like to pick up flight following to Midland, Barstow.
Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, Great Lakes approach, clock 0431.
0431, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo. As you can see, it's winter here. Just after Christmas.
4699 with you,
December 27th, so it's snowy here.
2969, turn right direct Hornet.
I have the week off, Alex has the week off. And the plan is to head down towards the warm weather and get some golfing in. So Alex, the guy who I'm come pick him up, I met him the first day of ground school at the second airline I flew. So Alex and I both got furloughed from that airline because we were in ground school together, which means they're basically similar seniority.
5361, contact Cleveland Center, 127.7.
He's about 10 years younger than me, which in airline, if you're in the same new hire class, your seniority within the class is determined by your birthday. So he was actually the most junior in the class. So he actually ended up getting furloughed about 2 months before I did. But he went back right away to flying for a cargo airline, which he's been flying for ever since. He's since moved his way up to captain plus check airman. He's now a captain on a 727. So like I said, he has the week off. I have the week off. We're going to go do some flying and play some golf, find the warm weather.
Airport, VFR,
should be fun.
I want to cross over via.
00, fuel pump is on. Mr. Rich, just get out of here.
Sweet.
Midland Barstow traffic, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, departing runway 6, southeast bound, Midland Barstow.
Midland Barstow, currently 120 at 4 with no other reported traffic in the pattern. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Clear to the right.
Clear. You done any sign-offs on the way back?
Maybe.
My shit expires at the end of January, so I gotta go get refreshed anyway.
Yeah, okay.
I passed 2 instrument students this year, though.
Nice. Alright, full power. Engine instruments are good, and airspeed's alive. There's 64 and rotate. Is it a break?
Traffic 99, sir. Zip out for landing 22. We're on a 4-mile final.
90 and flaps up.
Marlette traffic, Cessna 67 Romeo Victor, base runway 19, Marlette.
Great Lakes approach, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo.
16 Delta Romeo, Great Lakes approach, hello.
Hey, we're just off of Barstow, climbing through 1,700 for 7,500. Like to pick up flight following to Foxtrot Alpha.
Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, Roger, altimeter at Saginaw is 29er, 89er, and when able, squawk 4117.
4117, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo. Yeah, the airport closes at like 5:20. Yeah, 5:26 or there.
Sunset officially?
Yeah. What, 30 minutes past sunset.
Okay.
So sunset is 5:40 or 4:56. So we have that the one ear with no eardrum. So that ear never pops
at all.
No, because there's no eardrum. I mean, there's
yeah.
The air just flows right through it. And they got the one that obviously with the eardrum that does pop.
Is it affecting your hearing quality?
Yeah. I mean, I have probably about 50% hearing in that ear, and it's it's muffled. It's like it's a different frequencies come through differently than.
So I went bird hunting for the first time yesterday, and I dressed all warm in my hunting gear, and it was actually like a good workout. Like you pace through high, like knee-high, waist-high, grass and brush.
Yep.
And you just, like 10 people wide, we just combed the fields until the birds came up.
Cool. Did you get any?
Yeah, I got like 3.
Oh, nice.
And they put out 40 of them. There were 10 of us. It was hilarious though, because I mean, it's like all this work, all this driving, ammunition, like paying for the birds.
Yep.
I'm like, so cost per pound was about $62. Yep. Why is it doing this?
Did you want
this is purely sport. I could have shot clays, but instead I killed living animals.
Yep.
And now I have to pick the BBs out of them. How's the brew last night?
Good. It was a double batch.
A lot of work?
Yeah, started at 9.
Which kind?
We did the Shadow Realm.
Okay. Just a second, I'll have you over there shortly.
And the apple pie almost.
Oh, yes! Dude, I'm going to buy like 4 packs of that when that comes out.
Yeah.
Dude, we've been stocking heavily. I've got a ton of my basement fridge and the inside beer fridge. My brother, my mom, my sister, everybody was like, my neighbors were like, buy me some. So I've been like dragging a ton up here with me.
Cool.
The fruit flavored stuff is a huge hit in my house and with our neighbors, and like the strawberry.
Yeah.
Holy was that good.
Cool.
Apple pie is probably my newest favorite.
Yeah, that seems like that set our record for fastest sell-out.
Yeah. And it was so good, like I would have bought more the next day if I was able to.
Yeah, we were, Tangerine Dream was our fastest sellout ever.
Okay.
Until Apple Pie came out, and Apple Pie beat it by like 3 days before getting rid of all the kegs.
We bought a ton of Nut Cup, and then the caramel pretzel. There was
Charlie Delta,
2 of those. And he's like, why didn't you tell me they had caramel pretzel Nut Cup? I'm like, because you said you love Nut Cup, so I bought like 16 Nut Cups. But she gets drunk on half a beer.
Right.
So it's like a dozen of those will last me a couple months. And the Lem Brulee was definitely another one on my list too. That was so cool. And you guys come up with such amazing beers. But took
Great Lakes, Kyle, nice to
Mickey and Philip's girlfriend and Garrett on a flight with 310 while Abby was at school.
Yep.
We took off out of Saginaw Brown, it's over by the lake there, and we were just going to show them like the emptied out lake over in Sanford and stuff. And like in 6 minutes in Barrett's like holding the fucking crotch. Like, damn it. Can you hold it, buddy? No. So I just did like a drop in, like a 270 descending drop in a Barstow. And he was like, I'm not going to make it. And I saw a little wet spot in his pants. I was like, no, wait. We threw him out of the wing, onto the ground, dropped his pants. He all over, but that's where you parked. Right where this plane was parked. You just let it go for like 15 seconds.
Oh my
God. Damn, kid. You were holding it in real good. We weren't going to make it inside to the bathrooms. But I thought it was f***ing hilarious. Flying with kids is such a... like, the biggest range extender we could buy is a porta potty if we get an airplane.
Yep. So it's heard is the best speed mod in the world.
Yeah.
Is long-range fuel tanks and something to into. That'll save you more time than anything.
0.45.
So we're running Rich Peak, 150 over the ground.
0.45. Thank you, sir.
So that's not too bad.
Good. Thanks. Second altimeter 29er.
Should do the should do true airspeed calc here. Yeah, we're showing true airspeed 155.5.
Sweet.
We're Rich Peak, so at this altitude we're probably getting 9 gallons an hour. So what we'll do is we'll run at Rich Peak till we get to the tailwind.
Go up
and
2,000 feet
then we'll lean it out
into the tailwind. That's a cool plan.
Airport and
So it turns to a tailwind over Morgantown.
Juliet has
Cool.
the weather at Barstow.
I was looking at this, you can see all these old airports I used to fly into.
Yeah,
All flying out of Dallas.
Juliet,
All the Burtonville.
we also have the note down. Thank you, sir.
Flying out of, we got some Morgantown, we're flying basically over Clarksburg. Norfolk flew into there for my Captain IOE. And Shenandoah Valley, that was one of our stops.
Traffic's going to be 1 to 2 o'clock.
Yeah, MSA after Morgantown's 4,700.
500, you'll be about 2 miles.
We had to come down for something.
Morgantown's an interesting airport, man. There's a VOR approach
Southwest.
that goes straight in. It was pretty much aligned with the runway, but it was a VOR Alpha.
Oh, because it's off by like...
No.
Okay, no, it's not.
No, because it would have been a 10% glide slope or 10-degree glide slope to get down to clear the terrain.
Oh, if that was your final approach, so it had to be an Alpha. Okay.
Yeah, you have to. The only option is to go beyond circle and come back to 1A.
It's too close. Yeah.
Mike Juliet, traffic 1 o'clock, about 9 miles opposite direction.
Yeah, that VOR is right on top of the mountain peak.
It would be a headwind.
My app says we're going to land 12 minutes before the airport closes.
Oh boy. If we go to 12, it turns into a tailwind now.
Wow.
Well, quartering, but...
Yeah. Well, we'll stick it out here.
Yeah.
I think we're good. I don't want to get...
You're going to lose speed climbing, too.
Yeah, not to mention it's going to be freezing ass cold. Oh, by the way, if you get too cold, I can turn the heat on. I got the heat off.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually not too bad with the sun.
2 body heats in here.
Yeah. And this fleece does a really good job of keeping me warm.
So yeah, the winds you were talking about are still the same winds we were going to have to head toward Memphis. Would have been a f***ing nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, before you mentioned you were hunting, part of the reason I was calling, I wanted to see if you wanted to leave Saturday afternoon to go to Memphis. Okay. Because that would have worked out good, but with just the crosswind on the way to Memphis, and we would have gotten the 60 knots on the way back. Then you're like, you said you're hunting. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And then my brewing day was kind of floating. It could have been anywhere Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So when you're like, oh, I'm going hunting, it's like, okay, I'm scheduling brewing for tomorrow, then getting that out of the way. 60 knot tailwind would have been just badass. Does your 310 that you fly have the aux tanks?
Yep.
That's a f***ed up system, ain't it?
Yeah, those 2 fuel selectors down there, you gotta feed off the
mains
for
an hour.
Tips are mains. It goes against everything you would think. You think your mains would be in your wings, but no.
Yeah, and you have to pump out of the mains for an hour first.
Yep.
Because it uses overflow fuel and pumps them back into the mains.
Yep. Holy shit, is that fun. So I used the 340 to go to Pittsburgh,
just for now,
Indiana, Pennsylvania, IPI or whatever, IPI.
Yep.
And the 340 has a 30-gallon aux tank instead of 15 like the 310. That's all. It's an extra hour of fuel in each wing. And but they burn almost the same fuel.
Right.
Just a smaller cabin, so you go a little faster in the 310.
Yep.
I love sitting up high in that thing though. Like if there's a way to get speed, de-ice, and fast in 6 seats and a wide, comfortable, like the 310 is it.
Yep.
But holy shit, will that eat a hole in my bank account?
Oh yeah.
Like almost unmanageable. I told Melanie, I'm like, the fastest way for me to stop commuting by car to Willow Run is to get a 310 with boots.
Yeah.
It can be had for like 90 or 80 grand.
Yep.
And I'll get 200 or 300 hours more out of the engines, and we'll get to save up for a pair of engines.
Yep.
Or like, I like your theory better. I like having one reliable fresh engine, and one with, mid to high time, so at least you know you can rely on one of them to be great.
Come back around into Flint, full stop.
Because if you have 2 brand new engines in the break-in, you're like,
Yep.
They can both go down hard, or you have 2 unreliable engines toward the end of their life.
Yep.
They gotta work the other one to max wide open, boom, then the second one goes.
Yeah. Yeah, the part of why I like the Apache in terms of the rooming. So the Apache cabin dimensions are identical to the 310.
Yep.
So it's just so nice and roomy in there. But yeah, it doesn't have the seat. But it doesn't have the, doesn't burn the hole through your bank account quite as fast either. Alrighty, just over Norfolk.
Delta 1452, cleared visual approach, runway 5. Mooney 6 Delta Romeo, contact Oceana 123.9er.
23.9er, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo. Oceana, approach Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, 7,500.
Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, Oceana approach, Oceana altimeter 3031.
3031, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo. So I believe this is the longest leg I've ever done in this plane.
Nice. It only had us putting our lives at risk twice.
Yep. Yeah. I'd have to double check with the when I flew the plane home, but I don't think that one was as long. And then we flew the time when we went to Florida. We went to South Carolina, but
stretching the legs.
South Carolina one might have been farther distance-wise,
414 Papa.
but it was only like 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Restricted areas off to
Less headwind or crosswind.
1 o'clock. Are those hot, or can we go ahead and cut that angle?
Yeah, this is 610
If you want to go direct south, very
Yeah.
approved.
Where'd you pick it up in South Carolina?
No, it was we picked up, it was Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh.
But we did a fuel stop on the way home in somewhere in northern Indiana. And I didn't want to do the fuel stop, but this is before we had the totalizer.
Okay.
And of course, as you can see, that thing is not super accurate. So,
Yeah.
so the guy I was flying with is really skittish, and I'm like, he's like, you know, I'm getting nervous. We're not going to have enough fuel to make it. I'm like, I was like, we should have enough to get to Detroit, plus another, you know, hour and a half to go after that. Oh man, I don't feel comfortable. So it's like, okay, we'll stop in northern Indiana. So we stopped at this place in northern Indiana. We had burned 27 gallons up to that.
We could have kept going to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cool scenery out here.
Yeah. As you can see, as we point,
So that one from, yeah, okay, sorry.
as we point the nose down, they both start flashing. First flight traffic, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, 8 to the north inbound, 21, first flight. I was thinking it was this closer clearing, was it farther?
I would say if you fly to the shoreline, it'll take you base to final, basically.
Right. That's what I was planning on.
2-1, yeah. Only 1.5 miles. I think it's after the water tower with the strobe light.
Okay.
It's only 21, or... Yeah, there it is.
I do not see it.
There's the white monument. So right between this water tower and the white monument is the runway. It's not lit.
Where's the white monument? Oh,
Yeah,
I see it.
it's right in line, so the runway is parallel. It's just dark right now.
Yeah.
There it is, yep.
God, I still cannot
You're on
see
a
it.
1.5 mile final. That's turned down, right?
I still cannot see it.
Big cutout in the trees. There's a cutout in the tree. That's
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
I was like, gotta take the plane out over the water a little.
Yep. Alright, gas is on. Undercarriage is coming down. Mixture is how I like it. Props are set.
Pictures.
Guilty.
Tell me to move my if my pictures get in your way.
No, you're fine. First flight traffic, Mooney 16 Delta Romeo, turn in final. 2-1, first flight.
Oh, what a sunset picture for this. Awesome. And not even a Vazzy. Figure it out. Got power lines pretty high right here, the red dots.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Where are the power lines? Wow. Talk about tight squeeze, huh?
Yeah. And the trees too.
Nailed it.
Are the ramps to the at the end?
At the end on the left, yep.
Cool. Just in time.
There's your parking spots.
We'd always say, cheated death again. Well, we made it to Kitty Hawk. We're playing at, what's the name of this place? The Dunes at...
Nag's Head.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Nag's Head Golf Links. So, this morning we got up, had breakfast, went down to the Wright Brothers Memorial. Did some walking around there, saw the cool sights. Now we're just waiting at the second tee. Good news, I managed to birdie the first hole after a total duff of a tee shot, but it was a short hole, so able to get it on the fringe and sink a long putt. It's all going to be downhill from here, though.